What I will say is, I thought we were doomed before. I don't think we're doomed. But still, that's my J League, man. I'm back with some more fire content for y'all. We're going to be discussing a few things involving my Steelers. This video today is specifically for my Steelers fans. I appreciate all the love and support that y'all showed on our last reaction to Mike McCarthy being hired. It was a very, very emotional time for all of us, and I appreciate everybody who showed love on that video and engaged in conversation with me, because the Steeler Nation is divided right now. And after watching the introductory press conference with Art Rooney II, Mike McCarthy, and Omar Khan, I can say that he won me over a little bit. So while I was eating my food and watching the press conference, a few things stuck out to me. First off, I want Mike McCarthy to win, bro. I want Mike McCarthy to win, man. He's from the Burgh. You can hear it in that accent, bro. He's really like a Pittsburgh native. So I want McCarthy to win. He kind of threw me off when he started talking about Aaron Rodgers and wanting him to come back and stuff, and all of that whole discourse there.
Oh, hell no!
But I feel like, what can you really say? You can't just blatantly go up there and be like, yeah, nah, nigga, don't come back. You can't say that. You can't say that, especially because him and Aaron have history. I feel like he was very politically correct with how he approached it, but I could just tell by the way he was speaking on Will Howard and developing Will Howard. He didn't even mention Mason Rudolph first and foremost. He mentioned Mason, but it was subsequent to him mentioning Will Howard. Now we're talking.
Ah!
I love it.
Now we're talking. If he's gonna put Will Howard in a position to be developed and actually get experience so that he could be our next Big Ben, man, you're my coach. You can be my coach. First off, his passion for the city, and really, like, he's not here for a participation trophy. Based off of how I heard him speak, it sounds like he's really coming here to win and strategically trying to do the things in place so that we can be in that position to win. Thought we were doomed before. I don't think we're doomed. If we can get Coach McCarthy a competent roster, bro, I think he's going to bring in some good minds. I think he knows that pressure is on him. He knows that there's a lot banking on this for Steeler Nation. So he spoke about the good remarks and all this stuff, and his phone was blowing up and stuff like that. But I know he's seen the hate too. And he got to understand as well. So yeah, when it comes down to that, I do think that Mike McCarthy has good potential. As far as winning a championship though, I can only base off of what he's done. So as far as getting us to a championship, I'm gonna have to see more specifically with our roster and the moves that we start to make, because at the end of the day, it's bigger than him. Mike T made something out of nothing with some of those rosters that we had, but we haven't had a solid quarterback since Ben retired. So with Will Howard coming in, and I'm trusting, praying to God that Aaron Rodgers decides to sit this one out. With Will Howard and hearing how Mike McCarthy is believing in Will Howard, bro, I got hope. It gave me faith. Also, Arthur Smith is officially out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
As the Steelers offensive coordinator, he went to go ruin them Ohio fans' lives. So I'm glad for that, man. Ohio, y'all got a rude awakening coming for y'all, bro. Get prepared for screen passes, bro. Bubble screens, all type of stuff that don't make sense. And Teryl Austin is gone. Patrick Graham is in. I'm not very familiar with Patrick Graham. I'm gonna have to do my research. So if y'all know something, let me know in the comments. But yeah, anything other than Teryl Austin works for me, though. That's a step in the right direction. Hopefully this offense gets more life and we're able to actually utilize the tools that we do have. We didn't have a lot of tools to work with, but even the tools that we did have, I don't feel like we maximized what we could have done. So with that being said, I'm hoping Mike McCarthy, and I think Mike McCarthy can come in and give us that life on the offensive end. And with a new defensive coordinator, bro, we might have some hope, y'all. I'm not saying we're going to come out and make it to the Super Bowl in the first year, because we got a lot to do with the roster. But after listening to him speak and hearing his sales pitch, I'm not gonna say he won me over, but I do have more faith than I had before. Do I think we're gonna win a championship? I can't say that.
I hope so.
I have to see the roster moves that we make, because if we don't have a complete team, I can't even think about it. I can't even put that on him at that point as well. If, like, we have an offense, no defense, or if we have a defense with no quarterback, I can't put that on him if we don't succeed. Same way I couldn't with Mike T in some instances. I don't feel as though some of the losses that we had were because of Mike Tomlin. I just think we had a terrible roster, and if I had to put it on anybody, I would put it on Art Rooney II and Omar Khan. Art Rooney II more, because I think Omar Khan would be more like courageous if he didn't have to report to Art, because I feel like Art is more conservative with the picks. I think Art Rooney II still has like an old man mentality. I don't think he's really gotten with the times when it comes down to building a roster and what we need. The blueprint's out there. So it's up to them to follow. I have hope. Thank God Arthur Smith is gone. That's a start there. I feel as though significantly that is going to help this team significantly. It was genuinely dreadful watching the Steelers offense. So that is a great start. And that defense last year, they couldn't stop a nosebleed. They could not stop a nosebleed. So hopefully Patrick Graham, man, like I said, y'all need to give me some information on Patrick Graham because I'm not too familiar with his game, but anything is better than Teryl Austin, bro. Teryl Austin had them boys out there looking lost. You had Patrick Queen covering Zay Flowers, gang. I'll never forget that. You had Patrick Queen covering Zay Flowers.
What the fuck?
But yeah, bro, I don't know what the future holds. Don't mark my words, and I'm not saying anything definitive like, oh, he's gonna take us to the promised land. None of that. What I will say, after listening to him speak, it sounds like he's a man with a mission and a man with a purpose, man, and that can take you a long way. So with paired with, like I said, a competent roster, paired with if Will Howard can come in here, truly get developed and be like our next Big Ben, bro. If those few things can fall in line, man, and hopefully Patrick Graham does his thing, I got hope for this team, bro. But the next thing for me is really going to see where we go with in this draft and the stuff that we do in the offseason. So throughout the offseason, I'm going to make a lot of more just regular Steelers videos, like a lot less reactions. It's going to be reacting to like Steelers news, but it's going to be less like video reactions and more of us just talking about what's happening in the Steeler Nation. So y'all seem to be enjoying the videos. I enjoy doing the videos for y'all. So yeah, man, we're gonna stay updated, bro. We're gonna stay updated on the moves that we make in this off season, and I hope for the best, bro. I hope for the best. We deserve this, Steeler Nation. We deserve this, man. I'm still in purgatory until further notice. Everything that glitter ain't gold, so we ain't gonna jump the gun, but I have a smidge bit more hope. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know how y'all feel after the press conference and all that stuff. Let me know where y'all heads is at with this. Like I said, I appreciate all the feedback in the last video, man. There was a lot of interesting discourse under there, but you know what I'm saying? That's Steeler Nation. That's what it is. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all like the video, and I will see y'all next time. Until next time, G, go.